Hi, this is John from jingherbs.com, and I'm really excited to share with you our Eucommia chocolate bar. And the reason I'm so excited to share that with you is that the Eucommia and the cacao have this synergistic complementary action for health and longevity and happiness that I think you're really going to like, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So here's where we're going to start. We've got 2/3 of a cup of raw cacao powder. Now, we like using the raw cacao powder because it's loaded with antioxidants, it's got vitamins in it, it's got magnesium, which is really good for the bones, and it actually has a neurotransmitter that is that mood elevator that just makes you feel all warm and cozy and full of love, right? And if you do it in the raw form as opposed to the processed forms, all those amazing nutrients don't get compromised by the heat. So you get a lot more of the good stuff if you use the raw cacao rather than the heated cacao. So we've got 2/3 of a cup in that. Now we're going to do a 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Now I'm going to give you an option here. You can either use a 1/2 cup of coconut oil, or you can use 1/2 cup of cacao butter. Here's the difference. The cacao butter is more stable at room temperature. So if you're afraid of the bars melting, then you want to use the cacao butter. If that's not going to be an issue for you, then you can use the coconut oil. A lot of times it's also difficult to find the cacao butter, so just know that you can substitute the coconut oil for the cacao butter. It's just less stable at room temperature. Next, I'm going to be adding a 1/2 cup of the coconut sugar, and I really like the coconut sugar because, again, it's loaded with vitamins, it's loaded with minerals, it's got a real low glycemic index, okay, so your blood sugar levels, real stable when you eat this. Next, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of almond butter. Now, almond butter, first of all, it tastes really good, especially with chocolate, but it's got the fat, it's got the protein, so it's a nice balance to the sweeteners, but it's also got a lot of calcium in it. If you have, let's say, 100 grams of the almond butter, you're getting about 30% of the recommended daily allowance of calcium. And you're getting the calcium in a form that's bioavailable. And that's what's also critical about getting the magnesium from the cacao. It's way better than taking it as a pill. Your body actually needs to be able to absorb it, and there's no better way to get it than from superfoods and foods. And actually, cacao has more magnesium in it than any other food on planet Earth, and it's all bioavailable. Now next, we're going to be adding our tonic herb, Eucommia. Absolutely love this herb. There's 3 main functions I want to talk about for Eucommia for this recipe. It's really good for building bones. It activates the osteoblasts for bone generation and bone healing. Also good for the tendons and ligaments, any part of the structure of the body. It's real good for the heart. They use it in formulas to maintain a healthy heart. And finally, as a kidney yang tonic, it's got that physical energy, it's got that sexual energy, right? So we talked about the cacao paste having the neurotransmitters of love, and then we got the kidney yang energy for physical energy and sexual energy. So we got that nice combination going there, you know what I mean? So a real good synergy with bones, magnesium, and Eucommia, and the heart health for both of them, real good combination. Next, I'm going to be adding a full tablespoon of mesquite. Mesquite, South American herb, tastes really sweet, has a nice flavor, real low glycemic index, calcium, magnesium, vitamins, minerals. Again, really good for helping building bones. Next, we have 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I love the taste of vanilla. And vanilla's actually been used as an aphrodisiac for thousands of years throughout history. So it's an absolute complement to what we were talking about earlier with the energy and the energy and the energy, right? Okay, good. And then finally, just a pinch of sea salt. So we've got all that in the blender. We're going to put the lid on, and then we're going to blend. And once we're done blending, we've got our mold. We're going to pour it in there, and then I'm going to show you what it's like once it's been cooled and it's rock solid and it's ready to eat. So here we go. Okay, that only took about 30 seconds. It really blends quickly. And let me go show you. Here's my mold. And this is just basically a tri-mold of a bar. And you can get these online anywhere. You can use any mold that you like. You can do individual ones. But today we're going to go with the bars. So I essentially pour the liquid into the mold and just fill it up to the brim. And when you're done doing this, what you can do is you can tap it down, and by tapping it down, we'll get rid of all the oxygen bubbles, so you have a nice, dense Eucommia chocolate bar. Okay, so take this, put it in the refrigerator, and then this is what you end up with once it's done. We pre-made these to show you. So here are our 3 Eucommia chocolate bars. Now I'm going to take this one out here on the right. As you can see, you got a nice chocolate bar there. And I'll take off and eat a little square. And it's absolutely delicious. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. You get a little hint of that almond, a little hint of the vanilla. And it just has this richness. And you know it's good for you. Like, you can taste how healthy it is for you rather than just having something sweet. So if you're looking for something to, strengthen your bones, to give you a healthy heart, to add a little zing to your love life, try the Eucommia chocolate bars. You will not be disappointed. If you ever have any questions, make sure to send them to info@jingherbs.com. And you can always check out how your 3 treasures are doing at jingherbsanalysis.com. And until next time, be well.